Coco Gauff vs Veronika Kudermetova preview, head-to-head and prediction for Canadian Open 2025. World number 2 and top seed Coco Gauff is aiming to kick off her North American hardcourt swing on a high, and she's made steady progress so far at the Canadian Open. The 21-year-old edged past fellow American Danielle Collins in a tight second-round battle and is set to face Russia's Veronika Kudermetova in the third. Gauff is in search of her rhythm after enduring an underwhelming grass-court swing, and a win over Kudermetova would be a step in that direction. The Russian, meanwhile, entered the first round after getting past Kristina Buxa in a close first-round encounter and convincingly ousted 29th seed Olga Danilovic in the second. With both players looking to leave their mark and move deeper into the draw, this promises to be a clash worth watching. Coco Gauff vs Veronika Kudermetova head-to-head. Gauff and Kudermetova's on-court rivalry spans 3 matches, with the American holding a narrow 2-1 lead in their head-to-head. It's been almost 2 years since their last encounter in Beijing, which saw Gauff outfox Kudermetova 7-6, 5, 6-2 in the second round. He too had met twice earlier that same year. Their first encounter came in the quarterfinals of the WTA 1000 event in Doha, where Kudermetova claimed a 6-2, 3-6, 6-1 victory. Gauff responded in Stuttgart, holding her nerve to win a tightly contested 6-2, 4-6, 7-6, 3 battle. As they meet again in Montreal, Gauff will look to extend her head-to-head lead, while Kudermetova aims to even the score. Coco Gauff vs Veronika Kudermetova prediction. Gauff has enjoyed a solid season so far, highlighted by a strong clay court run that included runner-up finishes in Madrid and Rome and a triumph at the French Open. She enters her third-round clash against Kudermetova with a respectable 32-10 win-loss record. The American leans heavily on her strong service games, winning nearly 70% of them. Her aggressive baseline play and powerful shot-making further tip the balance in her favor. Additionally, Gauff boasts a win percentage of over 70% on both indoor and outdoor hard courts, underscoring her dominance on the surface. Kudermetova has shown promising form in Montreal and could certainly challenge the top seed. However, pulling off an upset might be a stretch given her overall singles season, which has been largely defined by early exits. Her best results so far have been quarterfinal finishes in Hobart and Hertogenbosch. The Russian also leans on her serve, but her success rate in service games trails Gauff's, sitting at around 64%. Her hard-court record has also been modest, with a win rate of approximately 58%. Given the seedings, overall form, and a head-to-head lead, Gauff will likely enter the match with a psychological advantage. Tournament context. The Canadian Open, also known as the National Bank Open, is a WTA 1000 hardcourt event running July 27 to August 7, 2025 in Montreal, kicking off the North American Summer Hardcourt Swing. Wikipedia plus 15 tennisuptodate.com plus 15 PFSN plus 15. Player form in 2025. Coco Gauff enters the tournament as the world number 2 and top seed in Montreal. She recently clinched her first French Open singles title, beating Aryna Sabalenka in the final, marking her second major singles crown. Wikipedia. Gauff's clay consistency is notable, though critics pointed to her serve woes. She committed 6 double faults and 23 unforced errors in her second-round win over Valentova at Roland Garros. Reuters plus 2 AP News plus 2 TalkSport plus 2. Still, her powerful returning and resilience shine through. Veronika Kudermetova, ranked around number 42, had a solid first half of the season, reaching the Wimbledon doubles title with Elise Mertens, a fourth-round appearance at the Australian Open, and consistent results across WTA events. Wikipedia plus 7 Reuters plus 7 Essentially Sports plus 7 Tennis Tonic plus 15 Wikipedia plus 15 AI Score plus 15. Fire head-to-head summary. Gauff and Kudermetova have met 3 times since 2023, with Gauff holding a narrow 2-1 lead. Tennis Tonic plus 15 PFSN plus 15 Live Scores plus 15. Doha, February 16, 2023. Kudermetova 1-6-2, 3-6, 6-1. Her only victories so far. PFSN 365scores.com. Stuttgart, April 2023. Gauff responded with a tight 6-2, 4-6, 7-6, 3 win. PFSN +1 Essentially Sports +1. China Open, Beijing, October 5, 2023. Gauff prevailed again, 7-6, 5, 6-2 on hard-court match stat. Overall, they've split 8 sets, with Gauff winning 5 and Kudermetova 3 match stat AI score. Performing arts contrasting styles. Gauff's toolkit, a ferocious return game, heavy ground strokes from the baseline, athletic defense and chase-down retrieving. When her serve is firing, she controls rallies, and she has pressure-tested nerves in deciding sets, such as the tight tiebreaks she has won. Kudermetova's strengths: she can disrupt with variety, slice, use of angles, depth changes. Her doubles prowess speaks to her volleying and net sense, which can surprise on hard-court short points. However, against elite returners, she can be less dominant from the baseline. Bar chart match prediction and odds. According to betting lines for the round of 32 match on Thursday, July 31, 2025, Gauff is a heavy favorite with a money line around -625, giving her an 86% implied win probability, while Kudermetova is around +400, almost equals 20%, BleacherNation.com. Writing hand, creative preview and tactical outlook. First set. Establishing control. Expect Gauff to come out aggressive, opening with heavy depth and returns that probe Kudermetova's serve. Yumiko Bet, noted coach to Gauff, often emphasizes, first strike tennis can give Gauff the early initiative. If Gauff holds serve confidently and breaks early, it could quickly tilt the match. Kudermetova's path to staying competitive likely involves keeping point lengths short. She may mix slice backhands to disturb Gauff's rhythm and shorten rallies with occasional serve and volley shifts. Key dynamics in middle of match. If Kudermetova breaks serve early, the match might stretch. Gauff's fitness and defense will be central, as seen in her French Open resilience, where she rebounded repeatedly after being broken. AP News Reuters. Serve consistency will matter. Gauff has struggled with double faults in previous matches, e.g. committed 23 in her first-round Montreal comeback versus Collins, essentially sports. Kudermetova could exploit that weakness if Gauff's second serve remains vulnerable. Possible scenarios. In straight sets, 6-4, 6-3 or 6-3, 6-4 if Gauff's serve improves and she maintains depth, she could win without needing a decider. 3 sets with tiebreak. Given their history, 2 tiebreaks in their matches, if Kudermetova can counterpunch and derail Gauff early, it might become tight, especially if she edges the first set and forces Gauff to chase. Upset chance. While slim, a Kudermetova win could hinge on high-risk serving, heavy aces, early pressure, or if Gauff's serve woes persist. Direct hit final prediction and narrative arc. Given the H2H, 2-1 in favor of Gauff, Gauff's higher ranking, recent major victory, and dominance in returning, she's overwhelmingly favored. Prediction: Gauff in straight sets or a tight 2-set win, e.g. 6-4, 6-3, or at worst a 3-set victory if Kudermetova presses deep into the match. That said, Kudermetova brings tactical flair and doubles instincts. She won't be passive. If she can vary pace, create short points, and target Gauff's second serve successfully, she may drag the match into a decider.